Boy, you know it's a good day when you got to take the scale out on the first fish. Oh, it's a huge fish. What's up, everybody? This is John with Archer Fish. I am here at San Vicente Reservoir, probably my favorite lake in all of California that I've fished. It is just fantastic. Here are the conditions. It is a little windy out there. I don't know if you can see the chop. And the problem is they've taken off all the anchors off all the boats because they're getting snagged and people were just cutting them off left and right. So they decided to take the anchors off. Not much I can do about that. So hopefully the wind won't be too much of a problem today, cutting my day short, because this is a fantastic lake. It's a good few hours from my house now. So I would like to kind of stick it out and see how many good fish I can catch. I'm fully prepared this time, and the water's looking clear. It's looking good. So I'm gonna get on the fishing right now. I'm gonna be throwing, it's not top water because I got here a little later, but I'll throw the jerk bait, Senko of course, and drop shot. Now Senko was not productive at all last time, but because the water's a little clear and it's starting to warm up, I think the Senko might be okay. So I'm gonna throw those things, hopefully get on the first fish very soon. All right, this doesn't count, folks. Good fish. Really good fish. Oh, no, don't go in the tree. It's a huge fish. No. Oh, it's a huge fish. Come on. Oh my God, it's a monster. It's a monster. Oh, oh my God. I love this lake. I saw a bunch of good fish down here. Barely knew he was hooked. This is a beast. Look at this. Not a bad second fish. Oh my God, barely hooked. And this guy was going right into the trees. He barely knew, he didn't even know he was hooked. What a beautiful fish. That is like a 10-pounder if it was full. Skinny, but look at that head. My God, that's amazing. All right, first spot, and literally first fish of the day besides that tiny little dink. So it's like I just got here and look at this. On the Senko bite. Amazing. Come on, first fish of the day. It's almost a 6-pounder. I've not caught one that size yet this season. That's awesome. And this place was teeming with fish too. I could realistically pull a bunch of good ones right out of this spot. I'm kind of like drifting into the shore because of that anchor issue, but this is gonna be a good day. Appreciate you. All right. A little bitter than that last one. Tiny bit bitter. That's little guy. Oh, big fish. Oh no. Oh, I think he's got me stuck. Wait. No, he doesn't. It's just a big fish. It's a big fish, guys. This is heavy. Not to horse him. I thought I was snagged, but I think it's just a good fish. God, dog. This is good fish, man. I've lost a couple good ones here at this lake too. Oh, God. No more. Oh. It's not a giant, but it's a really good fish. Come on, buddy. Good fish, heavy. Man, this sucker pulled. See you pulling? Beautiful fish. Not a bad fish, actually. Shocking. Oh, thought I was gonna have to move. Wow, that's completely my fault. I got the light line. Sorry about the wind. Of course, I know I could have fought that fish better. It wasn't the most dire situation that I was in, but honestly, it's this damn wind. It's kind of how I feared. If you can see, I mean, it's without an anchor on the boat, and I understand people were cutting the anchors off, so they decided not to give anchors anymore. But with all this wind and all these pleasure boaters kicking up all the waves and everything, you can see the water's all murky. It just makes it very difficult. And when you're fighting a fish, you know, I'm kind of like I was up against the bank, and it's starting to, like, I could feel the trees behind me. So the last thing I want to do is get the boat all lodged up in there, or, you know, get the fish all lodged up in the trees next to shore. So I could have fought it a little better. And once he went on that dive by the boat, once he saw the boat and dove, that was it. Wow. It was a good fish, probably another 3-pounder, very strong. Anyway, it's a good sign, because I wasn't able to catch any fish in this other spot, so I'm gonna keep doing my thing. All right. Wow, it's going way out. Like his boat engine. All right, not a huge fish, but I don't want to lose him. It's just I have no idea what's going on down there underneath the water, you know. All right, I can horse this little dude in. It's not bad fish, actually. Sorry to manhandle you here, buddy. Pretty little dude. Little fish. Knew there was some fish back here, man. Just too good of a spot. Wind sucks, but I just knew if I could get my gear together here. The size of these guys picking off the shad over here. Little guy. Knew there was one in here. No idea, as usual, if there's any trees down here. It's just kind of the same pounder. Strong, man. Strong fish. Actually, it's a good fish. Not bad. Beautiful. Alright, could be the last fish of the day. Oh, good fish. Wow, decent. Alright, not a bad little dude. Little dude. You get a pick. Alright, that could have been my last fish. About to call it. Way too windy. It's hot. Cannot get my baits where I need them. Bite's kind of slowing down. Just hanging in there. I just hate giving up. I hate giving up. I don't know what I'm giving up on. I gotta go home eventually, but I just want one more fish. Isn't that always the case? Oh, good fish. Let go right here. What? That must have been an awful knot, because it broke me off. Just got to the new spot. I was like ready to go, and somebody broke me off. I had no idea how. I must have been frayed. All right, everyone, that is a wrap from San Vicente, easily one of my favorite lakes in California. The name of the game today was the drop shot and the Senko. The guy told me not a lot of people were catching fish. Don't know why that is. I mean, I'm using basic tools, but the main key for me was the main lake points and the little coves and cuts near it. Places where you think are holding fish probably would. But I did not go into the backs of big coves. I feel like the bass are moving out of there. There's a fascinating lake because the bass like school up in these big schools, and they just keep moving around the points. Lots of topwater activity, couldn't get them to bite.
Just got that big fish early. Missed a couple of nice 3-pounders, a couple of small ones too, but I missed a couple good ones today. One broke me off, and one I just wasn't fighting well because of the wind and all that stuff. So if it weren't for the wind and the waves and no anchor, I think I could have nailed a bunch more fish because the bite was on. I was finding them, so that would have been awesome. But anyway, it was a great day as always here. The staff here is fantastic. The facilities are nice. It is a great place. The boats are big too, bigger than Castaic. Slow though. So anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.